Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at June 2024 energies being highlighted and activated for you. We are keeping this on a general level. We're not looking at any specific money or love energies. If you are looking for your money and career, I'll leave the link down below because those readings are already posted for you. Same thing if you're single and looking for new love, those readings are out for you guys as well. So I'll put it in the description box and in the comment section down below. So in the month of June, right at the beginning of June, the 2nd and the 3rd, we've got some very positive energy coming in. Of course, June, like any other month, has its ups and downs. So we'll just kind of highlight a couple of things. June 2nd, we've got a lovely trine between Jupiter in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius, because this can be a time when you regain your personal power, you take back control and expand your horizons. You might be seeing things a little bit clearer. You might be making some positive changes, and it's ultimately a time of expansion and a time for you to thrive. So it's really good. We've got Mercury entering Gemini on the 3rd, and Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini. So it's right at home. You might find that things happen a little bit quicker in this energy. You might be feeling like it's easier to make some decisions. You could also be having some big ideas. And because, of course, Mercury is about the mind, right? The mind and communication and our thoughts and things. So this can be a really positive energy here for you. Focus on your short-term plans. You might be a little bit more social, a little bit more chatty. You might be a little bit more decisive and a little curious about things around you as well in that energy. Couple lunations this month as well. We've got the new moon in Gemini on the 6th of June, so it's earlier in the month, and it's a very exciting energy. Make sure that you do set intentions for something in your life, something that you want to manifest, or a door that you want to open, because this is your power of your mind is just off the charts. So take advantage of that energy and your crystal clear thoughts and communication with yourself and with the universe. And don't be afraid to try something new. Get out of your comfort zone. All right. Do something interesting. Do something fun. Full moon in Capricorn on June 21st coincides with either the summer or winter solstice, depending on which hemisphere that you happen to live in. Okay, but so it does bring a further amplification of full moon energy for you guys, whether things are wrapping up or whether things are coming to fruition or whether you're cleansing and purging things out of your life. And just a little word we do have on June 29th, Saturn going retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So this is like we're slow down just a little bit, which is not a bad thing, because of course we're entering Cancerian season as well on the 20th. So we are slowing down just a little bit to give ourselves time to process or to see something play out, maybe even to reassess certain things as well. And especially in Pisces, energy is about our subconscious, our dreams, right? Also our secrets or the things that we've been keeping hidden. We may discover something may be revealed. We've got Moonlight Enchantment coming in here for you with magic. So this is lovely here, Scorpio. The Moonlight Enchantment shows by the light of the moon, you have the opportunity and the ability here to harness a lot of personal power. So embrace your inner magician and set your intentions, but also be open to endings, to transformation, to change, and to receive some gifts potentially. So the lunations in the month ahead are probably going to be quite potent for you and quite important for you. But whatever your situation is, embrace the magic, the light that's within you to start new things, get out of your comfort zone, trust your intuition. You may have a little bit of spiritual growth coming in here for you guys in the month ahead as well. And all these wonderful energies that come with enchantment. You could potentially have some love and romance, all right? Or you could just be feeling really positive about some dream maybe coming to fruition. We have the Crystal Cave with Trust. Now, crystals, of course, can help us embrace some energies. They can help us transmute some energies there as well. For example, like black tourmaline can help you transmute negative energy into positive energy, or even just neutral energy if that's what you prefer. Certain crystals such as quartz, a huge amplifier of energy, right? Rose quartz, clear quartz, whatever, right? So you might find that you are very inclined to do some work with crystals, okay? Trust in the process and trust in the energies that you are feeling, right? Trust that if you work with amethyst, you might find a closer connection or opening with your third eye, right? Trust that if you work with clear quartz, that maybe you'll get those epiphanies or the clarity that you're looking for, right? Trust that if you're working with some obsidian, that you can like protect, but you can also help cleanse and purge. So, it does require a little bit of faith when we're working with these magical properties, right? But when we have the crystal caves, it's also about going within, going into your happy little hermit mode, going into your bat cave. Okay, so find some quiet space this month to really connect with this mystical and magical energy for yourself. But you may also need to work on the element of trust, and we all know trust is fickle. It takes a long time to build up trust and seconds to erase it. So you could be finding that you are cleansing and purging and healing, right, from something where you have been betrayed, where you maybe have lost faith, you don't trust a situation or a person anymore, and you could be feeling this transformation in the month ahead, right? It's where you're taking back your personal power, right? And you're not going to let anything kind of prevent you from moving forward, right? Once our trust has been betrayed, it's very hard to put the pieces back together sometimes, and it's very hard to trust our own decisions, right, for whatever it is that we want to do. So this is where you're gaining that back and you're focusing on it. So whatever your situation is, whether you're starting something new, whether you're eclipsing or getting rid of something out of your life, there could be an eclipse reactivation there for you. There could be something going on because of an eclipse that we previously had, right? And this can be where cleansing, purging, and healing can come into play for you. All right. But trust that if you feel that it's time to go from something or time to let something go out of your life, trust in, your decision, right? Don't regret it. Don't look back. We all make the decisions for a reason. And, sometimes we feel we made the wrong decision, but it usually leads us down a garden path of something a little bit different, or at least a learning curve, right? So trust is a real key thing for you here. We have the Divine Matrix with card number 44. I love the Divine Matrix. Smoke and Mirrors, number 42. There's the something you might not be able to trust. And we've got Awakening Genius here for you guys as well. All very high level cards for you. The Divine Matrix is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. Everything is connected. Our challenges are connected to a success. Our decisions are connected to an outcome. One person is somehow connected to another, right? 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, right? So it's a reminder in the Divine Matrix of everything is connected. Energy is connected, right? So the energy that we put out there, right, is the energy that flows back. The thoughts that we put out there have a ripple effect and they ripple back to us, right? So in the Divine Matrix, you are reminded how connected everything really is. So you could be having some very deep insights and some very deep thoughts. In the month ahead, you could be feeling this energy of expansion and growth. But you could just be recognizing how impactful your own energy, your thoughts, your feelings are on the outcome if you're on your world, your inner world, your outer world. But there may be something here that you need clarity on, or there may be something here that you need to work through. We do have smoke and mirrors, right? And does that look like clarity? No. Okay. Does that look like something may be a little different than what it seems? Perhaps. So in the smoke and mirrors energy, this can represent, especially with trust right there, right? That there could be something coming up in the month ahead for you, or there could be something that you're trying to reconcile from past that someone or something has tried to pull the wool over your eyes. right? And this is that the surface, what you see on the surface isn't what's really reflective, what's going on behind the scenes. So you could have a new situation developing here, thank you, or you could be cleansing and purging and healing from a past one. But the smoke and mirrors also does speak to you. Are you being honest and authentic with yourself? Are you trusting the decisions that you're making? Are you seeing things clearly, or is there something that you need to dig deep for? Because this shows that you've got this fog on the surface, and how do we get past the fog? We throw the high beams on and we got to plow through it. We got to get to the other side of the fog. So you might need to do a little bit of deep dive here in the month ahead. Ask some big questions, pay attention to the details, right? And don't necessarily take everything at face value. But we do have awakening genius for you guys here as well. So you could be awakening to some knowledge, to some insights, something. And this can come to you via a dream. This can come to you via, you cracking a book and doing some research, right? You could just all of a sudden just get some epiphany seemingly out of the blue. So awakening genius shows that there is something evolving, something awakening. You might have new information, new insights. You're opening your mind. You're looking at things from a different perspective, right? And this is quite often where we're like, oh, now I get it. Now I understand. Or, oh, I never noticed that before. I didn't see that before. Oh my goodness, how could I have missed that? So there's something here is coming to light for you. It can be something in your physical world, something in your spiritual world, your spiritual self, maybe even something emotional here for you. But ultimately, incredibly positive. All right. So embrace the energy of awakening. Sorry, I've got a little kitten that just jumped up on my table and I don't want her here. There you go. Thank you. Goodbye, Lily. All right, so get back on track here. Okay, so we also have here setting your course with the Three of Scrolls. We've got birth, lovely. Okay, love that. And we've got Archangel Gabriel coming in here as well. Looking out into the future, making decisions, setting your course, believing in the impossible, following your dreams, following your heart. The Three of Scrolls shows that you are making some plans, making some decisions. You may have been feeling as though you've been going against the current, swimming against the current, and met with resistance. All right, and this shows smooth sailing ahead for you. Set your course, make your plan, make your decision, believe that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can leave difficult things behind. You can leave the past behind, and you can trust that you are plotting the course for your better tomorrow, whatever that looks like to you. Birth of something new, starting something new. Look at your numerology that's come out here with just these cards. We've got card 44 with the Divine Matrix. We've got card 4 with birth. So you've got 444 out here. So whenever we do see those repeating numbers, it's worth another look. It's worth really paying attention to. Fours can certainly represent stability and security in your life, especially with your home, your career, your money, that kind of thing. It's also about a foundation and planting roots, right? So trusting in the foundation that you've built and then building upon that foundation, right? So even if you've been in a situation where you feel as though you've hit rock bottom, or you've had that tower moment where maybe there has been some sudden dramatic exits out of your life, we have to trust in the foundation that we've already built. We're never starting again from rock bottom. Never. We have life experience. We've got wisdoms that we've gained. Have we had losses? Yes. Have we also had successes? Yes, we have. And all of those are the building blocks of life. So look up the deeper meaning of 444 for you, because there will be some deeper messages in there for you. Something will resonate. You probably get a few. All right, a few different messages in there. So, but there will be something there that does click. But foundations, planting roots, stability, security, really positive messages coming through. So if you haven't been feeling stable, then this is where something is really getting back on track for you here. So not only do we have the 3 4s, but we also do have 2 3s. right? And so this can certainly show making some progress, right? But threes are about creation. The threes are the foundation, the backbone of manifestation. Without having the creative energy, nothing will manifest. So believe in your power to create your dreams and goals. Believe in your power to create the stability and security that you're looking for. Believe in your power to create something out of what seems like nothing. It's important that we do that, right? Because remember, our thoughts become things. And we've got magic in the air for you. We've got some powers in the air for you. We've got this connection with the divine matrix really being highlighted for you here. So your personal power and the energy that you put out, we need to be just aware of what we're doing, right? And what we're putting out there. Because if we think negative things, we're always going to get the negative back, right? It's just the way things work because we're attracting that vibe, right? But when we're putting out that creation, that positive energy, that trust in the universe and in ourselves, then we get all this magic back and it's beautiful. But the birth energy does show the birth of something new. Now, it can be that you're feeling a little bit reborn, so to speak, in the month ahead. You could just be feeling lighter and brighter than perhaps you have been in the last little while. You're coming out of your shell, especially if you've been in like your happy little hermit mode for the last little while, right? And now it's like, oh, the sun is shining. I'm feeling a lot better. And because we've had some very challenging energies in the last little while, right? May started to get a little bit better, and June is a lot more fast moving. So this can be really more positive. So this can just be you feeling reborn again and feeling really great. But the birth energy also does show this is a time of creating the life that you want, creating new things. For some of you with birth, yes, it can be the birth of a new idea. But it can also be an actual birth, right? So you could be getting some sort of announcement if you're trying to start a family. This can be a positive message for you. This can be a very fertile time for creating whatever it is you've got your heart set on. Someone around you, family, right? Because the four is the fourth house, very centered around family. And this can be where someone in your family has some sort of announcement there as well. But it's the birth of all these new things and this sense of joy and being alive, right? But we also have Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel is showing up here as a very powerful ally. And it's really positive that he's come out for you in your reading because, of course, Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of communication. Right? So you could be getting some sort of divine message and divine insight. Remember, we've got the awakening genius that's right there behind that card. So messages, enlightenment, some sort of divine communication in some way. It can come from your repeating numbers. It can be with something out in the forest, right? Something out in nature. It can come from working with crystals or meditation, or maybe doing a little bit of magic, right? But there's some sort of message communication coming in here. Archangel Gabriel can also help you with all lines of communication as well. Your voice, maybe you find your voice, right? This is how do I turn my vision, my dream, my big idea into something real and something tangible? And Archangel Gabriel can help you kind of sort them things out and get your thoughts together, right? And so this is very tied to that Mercury and Gemini energy that we've got, the matters of the mind, the power of your communication and receiving the messages that are come in. So keep lines of communication open, not just with your spiritual self, not just with people around you, right? But also like, anything new, anyone new that you meet along the way. This is a great indicator of a great powerful ally for you to have and to work with, especially if you're going on like job interviews or anything like that, or you're going out socializing, meeting new people, right? Remember, Gemini energy is very chatty. And so it's a great energy for you to get out there and maybe, do a little bit of mingling and more social interaction. All right, let's see what else we've got. We've got the Six of Cups, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, Judgment. Wow, you get three twos out there right off the gate. And we've got the Justice card. Interesting. So the King of Swords with that Six of Cups. Someone could be helping you out in your journey. Okay, the Six of Cups, yes, it can be known as a return card. Okay, so you could be having some conversations or reconnecting with someone from your past. And it can be an old friend, it can be someone from your neighborhood, it can be an old business colleague, whatever it happens to be. But you could potentially have a second chance at a friendship or just that reconnection. But this can also be where maybe you just bump into somebody in a store and you get some insights or something, right? Maybe you just don't ever see them again. It's just this chance meeting over the produce section, right? But you start chatting with this person. Maybe you do a little bit of reminiscing, that kind of things. The Six of Cups can bring that in as well. And this can actually maybe help you make some sort of decisions, right? We've got setting your course. So setting sail, for a future adventure or endeavor. And the thing is that sometimes when we do bump into people that we used to know, sometimes it can really get us thinking, right? And, so it could be like a thought-provoking encounter of some kind, right? But it can be a very important conversation. And so we get answers, insights, and information from the weirdest places sometimes. So keep an open mind, all right? But the Six of Cups is also about being in the present moment, enjoying today, having fun, not letting the precious little moments pass you by, right? And so in this energy, we do quite often focus on our future and our goals and our dreams and all these things, especially in our fast-paced world that we live in. But we've got to remember to stop and smell the roses every once in a while, because otherwise what happens is we tend to look back and go, yeah, that was a really great moment in my life, and I really wish that I took a little bit more time to enjoy it. And so sometimes the Six of Cups can bring in just a little bit of a pang of regret, right? And because we are quite often rushing into the next thing, right? It's like one thing after another, relationships, projects, one success after another, which is wonderful, but we got to stop and enjoy those things. And so this can be where you might get a little bit of insight that I need to slow down a little bit. I need to remember to enjoy and savor the pleasures of life in the present, in the here and the now, right? Because those precious moments can pass you by sometimes, right? So we want to do that. So you could be getting a massive insight into something there. But the Six of Cups can be a sweet gesture, someone giving you a gift. So this can be somebody, King of Swords, coming in to help you out in some way. And they could be bringing you something, some information or some help or some resources or something, or maybe just something pleasurable, right? Because the Six of Cups can speak to our inner child as well, and our ability to have fun. The King of Swords tends to be a little bit serious. So, in this energy, all seriousness aside, have fun. Okay. We're never too busy to have a little bit of fun. All right. But you may also potentially be planning for a family, planning children, highlighted with the Six of Cups. So if you're planning for a family, you could potentially be making some important decisions regarding that in the month ahead. The twos are coming out for you. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, card number 2. We've got the Two of Pentacles. And then over here, we've got the Judgment card, which is card 20, which breaks down into a 2. Twos are about partnerships, right? So the importance of partnerships in our life. We can partner up with friends, partner up with romantic interests. We can partner up with people in our business world, right? So other people may play a key role for you in your month ahead. You could potentially be parting ways or again have a second chance. And I'll get to that in a second. But we do have the High Priestess here with the Two of Pentacles. So this is trusting your intuition to make a decision and to choose wisely, right? Put those two together and it's Master number 22. It's Master Builder number 22, reminding you that when it comes to making decisions in your life, trust that you have the wisdom, the experience from this lifetime, past lifetimes, to make the right decision, to make the right choice for yourself in the here and the now. Six of Cups, right? Make your choice. Choose wisely, perhaps, right? But your intuition is forever going to guide you in the best possible way. And sometimes we do look back with regret. because maybe, I mean, there's a reason they say hindsight is 2020, right? So we don't want to live our life in the past. We don't want to live our life in regret. So this shows that you could have some important decision to make in the month ahead. And this is reminding you to go within and trust your instincts, trust your intuition. This is what's going to help you and guide you along your way. This is also showing potentially to keep your options open and to look behind the scenes, right? Because with the Two of Pentacles, it can be about balance. Twos are also about balance and harmony, right? And finding that in our life. So you might be making some decisions about finding more balance in your life, okay? But the Two of Pentacles is about going with the flow, riding the waves, right? Not resisting. It's being flexible and adaptable. But it is also showing that you may have some options and you may have more than one opportunity out there for you, especially with something new. So again, weigh up your options. What is your intuition telling you? Do you need to find out some more information? Look beyond the smoke and mirrors, right? Because sometimes if we have opportunities opening up for us, sometimes what's on the surface, again, isn't behind the scenes. So the High Priestess energy is here to help you to tap into your intuition, tap into your inner wisdom, and to really get a little bit of a deeper understanding or recognize if something is not quite what it seems, right? So trust your intuition. This also does show that you're very connected with the lunations in the month ahead. So the moon cycles are very important for you in the month ahead as well. So work with the energy of those moons, cleanse and purge, and of course, as always, be open. But with the High Priestess, there could be some sort of secret that comes to light. So you could be revealing a secret. You could also be looking to do some things behind the scenes that maybe you're not quite ready to tell people about. You may have a big announcement, though, with the Judgment card there, right? So it's like first we kind of do some things, or we're working on something behind the scenes, and when we're ready is when we make some big announcement of some kind. So again, you could have something that you're just keeping under wraps, and it could be something very exciting, and there could be a reason for it, because maybe you don't always want to share everything that you're doing, probably because you don't want to hear that someone else's negativity, but also what if something doesn't quite go according to plan, right? So sometimes a little bit of quiet seclusion or secrecy can certainly benefit you in some way. But we do have this communication energy, Archangel Gabriel. We do have the Judgment card, which is quite often representing Archangel Michael. Some sort of announcement may be made, or you might be making an announcement. Okay. The Judgment card also is a call to the light. It's an epiphany. It's like, seeing the light as well. So you could be getting some answers here. There could be something that is hidden that gets revealed, or you could be doing that as well. This is a card of enlightenment, right? And recognizing the messages that you've been receiving. So be open to that. But the Judgment card does bring a revelation of some kind. It can bring something out of the darkness. It can bring something that is hidden. And this can be where we can cleanse and purge. Brings in healing energy. It does bring in decisions though, right? So you could have a situation that unfolds for you where you really need to figure out, is this right for me? Do I need to let this go? Because this does bring in a possibility of a second chance. It also brings an opportunity to forgive, to release, to let go, so that you can move forward without a heavy burden. And this does also bring in that energy of, oh my God, now I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I know what to do next. Let's go for it. Right. So, so you could be making all kinds of decisions, and in a very big way, but it is this energy of, really embracing this awakening, right? So you could be awakening to your true potential, awakening to your future, right? And whether it's spiritual or something in your physical world is like a big energy. We got the Justice card with it as well. Libran energy with the Justice card, but this is about truth and honor. This is about legal situations. So you could actually have, if you're dealing with any kind of legal situation, this can be where something finally gets resolved so that you can move forward, right? The Justice card is about making decisions as well, and it's also one of paying attention to details and asking questions. So in some case, you may have been feeling as though you've been wronged in some way, or there's been some injustice done, and this is where things are righted for you. This is where things are getting back on track, and you may get your just rewards, right? So this can be positive. Justice card does highlight the need to find balance in our lives as well. So you could be cleansing and purging and making some very important decisions on how to restore a little bit of balance and harmony in your life somewhere. It can be in a relationship. It can be with your work-home life balance. It can also be the balance that we find between our physical selves and our spiritual selves, right? When things are in alignment, we just feel better, right? So you could be doing that, but you could be getting some very important answers, and decisions can be made, whether you're making them or whether they're made in your favor, right? The Justice card is balanced and fair, right? And it's like not really one-sided whatsoever. It's like, that's fair. Okay, I can accept that decision. I can accept that judgment. No problem, right? So you could be finding a compromise within yourself or with other people, or again, you could have something that does get wrapped up for you, and it might be a little bit of a surprise, especially with children in the mix here, especially if you've been going through like a divorce or anything like that, right? This is where some things may just resolve for you. But contracts are highlighted with the Justice card as well, so you could be entering into a new contract potentially. It's a very important decision for you to make. Okay, or it could be a dissolution, dissolving of a contract as well. It's like, we're done, right? Judgment card, we're preparing to move forward, we're done, right? But you might have that. You might need to decide which is right for you. There's your next card. Your intuition constantly senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Stop for a moment and feel this beautiful flow of energy. Allow it to permeate every part of you. You and spirit are one, entwined by invisible threads of love. And your final message about manifestation: kindness changes everything. Want to see your life change for the better today? Then be the kindest you've ever been to every person you encounter. Take the high road, folks, okay? No revenge energy. No. Take the high road, and it's not the easiest path always, but it is always the most beneficial path. I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something in here that spoke to you in some way. If so, hit that thumbs up button. It does let me know that you've resonated, whether it's the whole reading or just a little message here and there. I truly appreciate that. That's why I do this. It also does, of course, let YouTube know you enjoyed the reading, so it'll share it with more people. If you haven't already subscribed and you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button and drop a heart in the comments down below. I'll heart you back. We'll connect our energy, spread a little bit of love out into this world, but don't be afraid to say hello as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a mystical and magical month, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.